Well, Jordan, I think we know why we might have called you in here first off.
Mm-hmm.
Walk us through the fake punt call and how that went through from the sideline to execution on the field.
Yeah, so Coach Stock kind of told me beforehand. He said, "Get ready on the third down," and it's just something that we had in our bag the whole year, and we never had the opportunity to run it. And I know guys were anxious to run. I know one time we had a chance to run it early in the year, and they were a little frustrated. I had got a little flag on it because it's a delayed game. I couldn't find a coach to tell me to run it or whatever, but it was just a great moment, a great way to go out on senior night. I thank Coach for giving me the opportunity to bring up my running back days again, but it was fun, and we just had a great day today, and we took care of business.
One of the pictures I saw from you looked like you were smiling as you were running down the sideline. What was that feeling like when you saw all that space in front of you?
Yeah,
so
at first I was just like, man, somebody gonna come behind me and knock the ball out. And then I kind of realized I saw all the green grass, so I kind of started grinning a little bit. So I was like, man, I'm back running the ball. I'm back being a running back again. I saw a guy come up, and I kind of acted like I was going to go to the sideline. I thought he was going to hit me low. Made a little move. Saw some blockers. Teammates were mad at me because I didn't get in the end zone, but they always going to be mad at me. So I'll make it up to them in the next two games. But that's why I was grinning, man. I want to thank those guys for blocking and executing that play.
How big were your eyes when you called that play? I mean, you walked out there, were you like?
I was ready for the moment just because we prepared for it so much. But then again, you still got a little jitters, you know what I'm saying? You bring back your old days, run the ball a little bit, and it happened. I seen how open it was. I was like, wow, I got to pick it up a little bit. So I started to pick it up and act like I was going to hit the sideline. And guy tried to hit me low, made a little move, and made a good place, man. So anything we can do for the team, we want to be selfless, and everybody wants to have fun. So that's what we did tonight.
Switching sides, you held them to 31 yards on 32 carries or backwards. Either way, it was a great defensive job today. Talk about just containing the running game.
Yeah, so one thing we knew going into this week with their OC and their head coach, we know they want to run the ball. Coach Shafe had something on the board. It was 200 yards per game. And then it's a big print. So when we want to take a challenge, we want to do things other teams haven't done before. And we take pride on stopping the run, and it sets up things for in the passing game where guys get to get after the quarterback and DBs get to make plays as well. So we executed the game plan on to next week.
Jordan, what's it like for this team to be bowl eligible despite all the injuries you guys have had this year?
Yeah, it's just a testament to the team, a testament to our coaches, our tradition, our culture, the philosophy Coach Stock has for us. It's always next man up, and next man up, the guys are ready. We prepare all week. Coach is doing a great job keeping us fresh. Everybody taking care of business, and we just having fun together. It's football at the end of the day. I kind of stressed to the guys, or we all the seniors stressed to the guys that we didn't want to go into the last game like last year and put that pressure on us. So we came out, we knew it was going to be a fight for four quarters. The ball rolled our way today, and college football is hard. That's what a lot of people don't understand. It's hard to win no matter if you're 11-0 or 11. You got to come ready to play every week. They're a team from Florida, wasn't accustomed to the air and to the coldness, and we took advantage of it.
Y'all broke out the heavy package on offense in a crucial fourth down situation. Got a huge play off of it. But that quick design where you're coming out of the huddle and sort of shocking them with that screen, how pleased were you guys to see that worked to them?
Yeah, I honestly want to shout out to the O-line. You know what I'm saying? I said this before. We get to we compete all day, all camp, all spring, and we get to do things together. We get to go to war together. It's just fun to do that, and I kind of was a little nervous because coach just kept stressing. We got to set our feet, can't move. So I thought I moved a little bit, but I didn't. Held my ground, but it's just a testament to the coaches. They believe in us, give us the opportunity. Get to play with those guys and we execute. So it's just fun. I mean, like I say, we practice those plays. We got a lot of those plays we practice for, so they never know what to expect, and we got more. So hopefully we can use it.
Did Zaylen tell you anything on the sideline about blocking that DB?
Yeah, so I didn't really see it, but I just kept hearing everybody say he just walked him straight to the end zone, and I can't wait to watch it on film, but I kind of see me and Marley were on the same guy, and I didn't see Frank. I didn't know what was going on. Number 29, I think, he was like, dang it. So I kind of knew Frank was about to score because he said that. He just gave up, kind of grabbed a face mask, so I got a little chuckle out of that. But they didn't know what to expect. I mean, you see 3-4 big guys out there, all 300+, run out there to guard, block some DBs. It's a scary sight. But we just love playing with my guy like Bracy, Frank. We love playing with the O-line. We go to war every day, but it's fun, man. It's a blessing.
Thanks, Jordan.
Thank you, guys. God bless you guys.
All right, guys, next up is running back Darius Bracy.
What's up, fellas?
Darius, big day for you. Put you in the game plan a lot today, and you came through. Talk about just the number of reps you had today and how you feel.
My body felt good. I feel like coming to this game, this is the best my body done felt. So I was just ready to play, man. It was senior night. My family came up here. I want to get them a good show. Last time on Middle Tennessee field, just want to do the right thing and just play ball at the end of the day. And it just turned out the way it did, and I can't thank nothing but God for that, man. So.
Walk us through that first touchdown you had on the cutback. Looked like it was a swing that didn't go quite the way you wanted, but
Yeah.
you made it work.
Well, I ain't gonna lie, natural talent just took over in that point. I just kept, to be honest, I blacked out doing the run. So coming off the field, after the game, they had started playing the highlights on there. And I watched it then. I was like, dang, I did that? So it was kind of like that. So it was like, it just happened, man. And I can say this, I'm pretty sure anybody skilled player can do the same thing. It just natural ability to just take over at that point.
What were the senior day emotions like for you? Obviously, you've only had 1 year here as
Right.
a grad transfer.
Right.
Did it hit you in the way you thought it would?
Man, I thought I was going to be all right. I was like, I'm all right. It's just senior day. But when I got on that field and shook Coach Stock's hand and talked to the president, and I looked to the right, my mom was right there, and I was like, yeah, emotions took over then because this is a game that we all loved as a kid. And, we're very blessed to even play college football, and a lot of people is blessed to go to the next level, But at the end of the day, I just glad that I took advantage of the opportunity, and I'm just glad that Middle Tennessee gave me a shot at the end of the day. And it was senior day, and you notice how fast the season go. And I was like, dang, man, it's here. It's done, So all good things.
Anything else for Darius?
Thanks, Darius.
Thanks,
All right,
Darius.
thank y'all.
All right, guys, next up is quarterback Chase Cunningham.
What's up, guys?
Good to see you.
You too.
I say this is a big welcome back.
Yeah.
Did you realize that you were 9 yards away from the school record for passing in a game?
They ended up telling me after, but
At the time, you just had you were thinking about it.
yeah, just biggest thing was just going out there and getting a win, and team played great. Everybody around me played great. Offensive line, skill guys, just super happy for everybody and Coach Stock, and big win for us.
How'd you feel physically?
Good. Felt great to be back out there. I think the weather kind of benefited us a little bit, being used to it and everything, but felt really good out there.
It seemed like early on FAU was in a lot of zone, and you were able to pick them apart a little bit. Was that something that y'all knew was going to be potentially something you'd see?
Yeah, I think just kind of the stuff we schemed up throughout the week and stuff we saw on film. They made a couple good adjustments, throughout the game, but it was some stuff we expected.
How nice is it to have guys like Darius Bracy and Frank Pisa that you can flip the ball to, and Frank got over 100 yards receiving today.
Absolutely, both those guys played great, and they're both really good runners, and they can catch the ball and make people miss. So, both played great. Super fortunate to have them throw to.
Chase, all year Coach Stock has talked about you guys finding an identity as an offense. What was it like to put together a performance like that on senior night?
Yeah, absolutely. It's probably one of our best offensive games yet, and just putting everything together, passing, running. The offensive line played great. I had all day back there, so we did the main thing, which was to win. But just super proud and happy for everybody.
How giddy were you when Jafer got that fake punt?
I thought he was going to score.
Leading the cheers on the sidelines, weren't you?
Yeah, absolutely. He's a heck of a player. He deserves everything. Great player, even better person. So super happy for him. And I thought he was going to score, though. It was close.
I thought so
Yeah.
too.
What were the senior day moments like for you out there pregame?
Yeah.
Did it hit you as much as you thought it would in that time?
I thought I wasn't really going to be emotional or anything like that, but once I shook Coach Stock's hand, it kind of all just hit me. A little teary-eyed when I saw Mom and stuff too, but everything was good. Just super happy and thankful to play for Coach Stock, and everything he's done for me. So love him.
What's it like to know you probably have 2 more games to play after that as well? Now that you guys are well eligible.
Yeah, coming off 2 good wins, and just got to keep rolling. Just make the most out of these last 2 weeks, and just keep going.
Thanks, Chase.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Chase. All right, guys, last players, Marley Cook. Oop, go ahead.
How y'all doing?
Doing great, Marley.
Good.
Y'all seem to attack their offensive line from the word go today. Held them under 30 yards rushing, it felt like, and lots of sacks and TFLs. What did y'all see on film that led y'all to think you'd have that type of success?
Main thing we were seeing is they love to run the ball, so our main standard was, to stop the run first and get them in third down. what kind of tendencies they do, and this first and second down, just stop the run, basically.
How impactful was it to have that type of rotation y'all had on the defensive line to get all sorts of guys involved in those situations?
Very. But I say we just, just go out through practice, practicing, rotation. We did the same thing in the game, so just keep that standard, the same standard. Even in practice, we practice how we play.
You got to play a little offense again today, against your offense coordinator to put you on offense in the first place. Well, walk us through that play for what you were seeing where Frank got in behind Zalen's blocking.
He called it smoke, so as soon as we heard smoke, we got to just go ahead and go out there. He just told us, hey, 3, 2, 1, go. So we got to go out there. It was me, Zalen, and Ferg on the trip side. He got Bank on the inside, so we just got whatever in front of us, we just block it. So we did a real good job of that. They did a real good job of executing what they did, and everybody else did.
Marley, it looked like you made Perry very uncomfortable back in the pocket. He was forced to pass more than he probably wanted to, and then he was uncomfortable once he did. Talk about just getting the pressure on him.
I say this, basically just practice how we play. I say everything we do in practice, we place it on the field. Main thing, I just shout out Coach Shafe, calling the right play calls and everything. I just want to say shout out to him.
Thanks, Marley.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate everybody being here. Really proud and happy for our team, man. It was a great win against a really good football team, and really proud of how we played. All 3 phases I thought showed up tonight, and we were really good offensively. We scored a bunch of points. We were really good defensively, especially when we didn't let balls get over the top of us. We gave them 7 points there at the end of the half on the interception, or it's 28-7 then. And then we let a couple balls get over the top of us, in the third quarter there, fourth quarter. But I thought our defense played really good. And then the kicking game, again, man, I know Zeke missed one, but we punted good. We protected good. We covered good. We blocked another punt. We had the fake punt that got us, down inside the 5-yard line with Ferg. So, man, it was just all 3 phases, showed up. We won the turnover battle. I don't know what we were third down. I know we were 2 out of 3 on fourth down, and
7 for 15.
So better than what we've been, the last couple of weeks. So I thought we were very efficient. We knew we had to throw the ball coming in here because they're really, really good against the run, and we knew it was going to be a little bit of a struggle running the ball. And I thought Chase made quick and decisive decisions in the passing game. So really proud of our team. Got us in a bowl game and really fired up for our team, man. So open it up to you guys.
The offensive tackle was really lots of yards after the catch today. Guys like, Peason and Bracy getting tons of yards from the backfield, as well as some guys cutting up field on some shorter routes. Was that something that y'all were planning ahead of the game? Is that just how the game went, as y'all were calling it?
No, I mean, most of those, a couple of them were pre-designed, bubbles to those guys. But most of them were check downs, the second and third receiver. You noticed we went a lot of empty, and we'd motion either Frank or Darius back into the backfield or motion him across. So we did a lot of that to try to find out, man or zone coverage. But also when you did that, it put our Frank and those guys out in space a little bit. And those were glorified runs, out there with Frank. And, he caught a bunch of balls. Probably 7 or 8. I don't know how many, but 7 or 8 balls. Sir?
8 for 107.
Yeah. So I mean, and he's he's a physical runner. He's not gonna shy away from contact. He's gonna look you up, and he looked some of those dudes up. And but no, it was nothing. A couple of them were predetermined, but most of it were check down stuff.
Coach, obviously a great return by Cunningham, great day by him, just efficiency-wise, and, you know, he nearly broke the school record for passing yards in a game. So just talk about him coming back and looked like he hadn't missed a beat.
Yeah, I thought he played really well, you know, and he had a good week of practice. Especially early, we got the ball out of his hands quick. A lot of quick game stuff to get him some confidence, and plus to give our offensive line some confidence too, because you know we hadn't been to 7 blocks of granite up there lately, and you know so get them some confidence, and they did, and they started, you know. They played, you know, we had a couple holding penalties in that one drive that we overcame, but they played better this week than they had the last couple weeks.
Coach, what does it say about your football team that you guys are bowl eligible after all the injuries you had this year?
No, that's yeah. I mean, I'm just proud of our team, man, and Chip out there. You know, he said 12 out of 17 years we've been bowl eligible, and 11 out of the last 14, and 9 out of the last 11. You know, and one of those 11 were COVID when we didn't play a full season. So if we played a full season, we might have got in there. So, but no, I'm proud of every player. You know, Robert Jones was here playing with the Dolphins. DQ Thomas was here playing with the Packers. Marcus Greer here is in the. You know, it's a tribute to all those guys, all those former players, all those former coaches, everybody that shadowed this building. You know, it's a tribute to them and a credit to them, and you know the graduation rate stuff came out this week, and we're number 5 in the country. You know, so these guys are doing things the right way. They, you know, I'm just really, really happy for them, proud for them, and proud for everybody that's been part of this, because everybody has a part in it. So really proud of them, and you know what they've done and how we've done it, and you know we put ourselves in a really, really good position.
Coach, considering, you know, all he's put into the program in his time here, how sweet was it to get to call Jay Ferguson's number on that fake and watch it execute like it did?
I mean, I'm happy for Ferg. You know, we called it last week. Had it called there, and they lined up where we didn't have it, so I waved it off. You know, we practice it every week. We've had it in there since August, and you know, just waiting for the right time and all that, and you know, it was the right time. And anytime you run a trick play, you know, if it works, man, great call. If it doesn't, why'd you do that? So, but no, it was perfect. I mean, Zaylen did a great job, got a great kick-out block. And then Ferg there, when he got down about the 30, 35, I thought he was going to, you know, kind of just run over the guy. But he cut back and made him miss and all that.
Back skills.
Yep. Yeah. And but no, I was happy for him, especially senior night, you know, to be able to the main objective was to walk off that field a winner, you know, and then hopefully all your seniors played well. And you know, Zaylen, you know, the big diesel package, when we went for it on 4th down there on the 5, 6, 7 yard line, whatever it was, you know, he drives that guy back into the end zone, and he had a lot of fun. And you go back, you know, this game last year, Zaylen catches a touchdown pass. You know, this game this year, he gets a critical block on a touchdown. Ferg had to scoop and score it late in the game. You know, he had a big-time play on the fake punt. You know, I'm just so proud and happy for those guys to, you know, to hug them and to see their elation and their happiness, I guess, looking for. But just really, really proud of our team, man. And it just those guys have put a lot into it, and they deserve everything that y'all are going to say about them tonight.
Thank you.
Appreciate y'all.